Welcome back to episode 3 of this MyGM with the Brooklyn Nets. This is going to be a good episode, so we'll get right into it. So here's a look at the current standings. We're 11 and 9. We're about 7th in the East, 6th in the East, something like that. So fringe playoff team, so we should be good. 6th in the East. I think we're going to actually re-sign DeMar Carroll. He's averaging 8 points a game, so not terrible. He's an older player, but we can probably sign him for pretty cheap. So we'll go into this. He's thinking 2 years for $12 million. That's a little bit more, so we're gonna end up, I think, going lower. I don't know. We'll do a team option as well, just so next year we can decide if we want to bring him back or not. So here's $9.57 million. We'll offer him this if he takes it. And he took it. He's staying in Brooklyn, so that is great. So now we are actually going to be playing our game versus the Philadelphia 76ers. So I'll give you guys some highlights from the game. They are currently 16 and 5, so they're one of the top teams in the East. Definitely one of the most talented teams too, because they just traded for Tobias Harris from the Clippers. Key matchup: Ben Simmons, D'Angelo Russell. So it's going to be a good point guard matchup. Ben Simmons last year was the Rookie of the Year. Are going to lose the jump ball. Currently 8-2, first quarter. Ben Simmons kicks it back out to Tobias. Right, wide open Jimmy Butler. That's some bad defense. We're already up 10-2. We're only 3 minutes in, so we're going to call a quick timeout real quick. Good steal by D'Angelo. Lobs it up ahead to Rondé Hollis. Jefferson gets a dunk. 4-12 now. Still down, but hanging in there. 16-7 now, late in the first quarter. Dinwiddie's in at point guard. Over to Carroll, drives, gets the nice and one to fall. That's why we re-signed him. Go to the line, and he will hit the free throw, green light. 16-10 now. 16-24, end of the first, 2 seconds left. Over to Dinwiddie for 3. No good. So we're down 8 at the end of the first, which isn't terrible. We were down by like 10 at one point. So down 8, not terrible. Bad turnover there. Jimmy Butler passes over to Simmons, hits a tough floater, gets it to fall. Down 14 now, early in the second. We gotta stop turning it over. That's kind of killing us so far. Shabazz Napier gets a nice little layup to fall. He could honestly get more minutes, but it's just tough because he has Dinwiddie and Russell. Gets a nice steal right here, dives for it, up to Russell. Comes down, hits a nice little step back. Crossover, boom, green light layup. His first points of the game for him. Down by 15 now, late in the second. Gets another turnover, not looking great. Up to Ben Simmons. Gets a tough little layup to fall. Ben Simmons is kind of killing us so far. He's 7 for 7 from the field. Could have been a foul right there at the end of the half, but no call. Down 18 going into the third quarter. Not looking great. Ben Simmons is killing us. He's got 17 points at halftime. Just kind of ridiculous. We're shooting 36%. They're shooting 70 basically, which is tough. 14 assists to 4. Kind of just killing us. Down 20, early third. Here we go. See if we can get something together. D'Angelo's going to drive, get a tough layup to fall. He has 8 points, which is like okay. He's kind of on pace for his average, about 20. Kick it out, Rondé Hollis, who's not a great three-point shooter, but he does hit this one. He's got 9 points, 7 rebounds currently. Still down 20 though. Russell's gonna drive in right here. Get a nice little layup to fall. He's got 14 points now. Still down by 20 plus. Does have 8 points in the third quarter though, so hopefully he can get hot, bring us back into the game. Run down the clock right here, see if they can get the last shot. Kind of reach for a steal. Don't get anything. Into him beating the post. Triple team him. Everyone's in the paint, and he gets an insane layup to fall. Down 24.8 seconds. That's going to be the end of the third. So things aren't looking great. They're kind of killing us. We have 50 points at the end of the third quarter, which is awful. D'Angelo Russell, green light on a pretty contested deep three. 17 points now for him. hanging in there. Down 15 now, late fourth. Trying to at least bring it a little closer and keep it respectable. Get a steal from Ben Simmons, sagging off him because he can't shoot. Over to Joe Harris, who's going to hit the nice transition 3. Green light again. Down, oh, it was a 2, so not a 3. Now we're down 10. 2 minutes left. Tobias misses the mid-range jump shot. We're running in fast break. Here we go. Over to D'Angelo. Little pull-up 3, boom. 25 points, 8 assists for him now. We're only down 7, so we came back, made it respectable. Hopefully we can keep it going. They're going to throw a full court pass and get a tough late to fall. Tobias has 16 and 7. Great pickup for them at the trade deadline this year. Call for pick and roll with D'Angelo. Ooh, nice little step back green light 3 contested. He's hot right now. He's got 28. Down 6, minute 45 left. Might actually be able to somehow get back, tie this game up. Hopefully, win this game. That'd be ridiculous because we were down 25 or something at one point. Just to get stops. I don't even know why Korkmaz is in the game, honestly. And they get a 3-second call. Embiid sitting in the paint. So we're down 6, minute 30. We have the ball. Need a bucket here. D'Angelo's hot. We're going to see what we can get on this possession. Ben Simmons kind of locking him up so far. Ooh. Could have probably drawn a foul right there, but we're going to call for a pick. Little pick and roll right here. Jared Allen's wide open. Does get the little post move to fall. So we're going to skip ahead, and they ended up killing us kind of. So that's the end of the game. It was a crazy comeback. We were down 25, brought it down to like 3 or 4. But we ended up losing the game. Couldn't get stops. Turnovers just killed us. Ben Simmons kind of went off. So we'll take a look at the stats. D'Angelo had 28 and 10. Didn't shoot great, 10 for 24, or 10 for 23. Jared Allen had a double-double, but also didn't shoot good, 6 for 15. Other than that, we didn't have a lot of production from anyone else. Rondé had 9 and 8, which is good. Ben Simmons had 29 and 10. He killed us. Only missed 2 shots. He did have 5 turnovers, though. Embiid had a lot, and Tobias had a lot. That was their big 3, basically. And even Jimmy Butler had a couple points, too. 11, 5, and 4 steals. Other than that, no one on their team did much other than their big guys. So now we are going to be making a trade, I believe. I'm going to try and move Dinwiddie, I think, just because he's not playing a ton, just because he's behind D'Angelo, and I feel like he's on a pretty big contract, so we don't necessarily need him. I'd rather have that at somewhere else, at another position. His contract's huge. He's getting $30 million over the next 3 years, basically. So I'm going to look into trading him. We do have the Nuggets first-round pick. Maybe Rondé. No, we're going to re-sign Rondé, I think. So we're going to look into Dinwiddie. I'm going to add this Nuggets pick. Nuggets haven't been great this year, so this pick is pretty valuable right now. So I'm thinking if we trade this with Dinwiddie, we might get some good out of it. Kevin Love and Larry Nance. That's interesting. I think we're going to try and win now just because I like this trade right here. Gallinari and Lou Williams. We're going to go into like win now mode because we're like a 6 seed in the East, but I think we can get up into like a top 4, hopefully 5 maybe. So I'm thinking if we can get some pieces to help us win now, it would be beneficial for the playoffs. Just because I think we might be able to make a run. Kyle Lowry, we don't need him. We don't need a point guard because we have D'Angelo. Jabari, that's kind of interesting. I don't need him. He's too low of an overall. Kevin Love would be interesting, but his contract is ridiculous. And even Larry Nance's is huge. 5 years for $47 million, which is crazy for someone who's a 79 overall. He's making way too much money. This one I think I really like. Gallinari's making kind of a lot of money, but it's only for 2 years. And Lou Williams is on a really good contract as well. I think it's like $8 million a year. Yeah, $8 million a year with a team option at the end. It's a pretty cheap contract for an 83 overall who's probably putting up 20, 25 points a game on that team. So I think we're gonna accept this trade. So I'm thinking let's look at this. So we got the pick, Dinwiddie and Carroll, who we just re-signed, but this is 2 big names, kind of Gallinari and Lou Williams. And this will help the Clippers too, because they're kind of in tank mode anyways. So they don't really need Lou Will and Gallinari to keep winning games for him. So he's averaging 20 on the season. Gallinari's also averaging 20. Dinwiddie's averaging 13. Carroll's averaging 8. So we're gonna make that trade. So this is the first game after the trade. Lou Williams dropped 33 and 7. D'Angelo 27 points, and then Gallinari 26. That trade's already making a big difference. Both dudes scored almost 30 basically. We beat the Jazz by about 20 points, which is a big win because the Jazz are a solid team. So then we're going to use the sim cast. We're going to sim this Grizzlies game. If it's close, I'm going to hop in at the end. And it is looking like it's going to be close. We're down 2 minutes, so we'll hop in and play the rest of this game, play it out, try to get the dub. So this is the second game after the trade. So we'll see how I can play with. I've never played with Lou Will or Gallinari before, so we'll see how that goes. We get a big block from Jared Allen. He's running the floor over Lou Will. Lou Williams gets a nice lay to fall. He has 20 points already, so he's already making an impact on this team, which is what we wanted because we're trying to make the playoffs, trying to get a higher seed, hopefully. So we're down 4, minute 40 left. Hopefully this isn't like the Sixers comeback. Like hopefully we actually come back and win the game, not come back and then kind of choke it at the end. So we'll see here. LeVert, I like LeVert because he's solid on defense. But Lou Williams is tough three. Mike Conley. LeVert plays good D, but Lou Williams is more of a scorer, so those combo up together. Russell gets a nice mid-range to fall. Got down 5, minute 18. All right there, we're fine. Go for the steal right there, miss it, which was kind of dumb. Conley comes in, misses it. So we're running the break right here. We're gonna go over to Lou Will, and he gets fouled. So we're gonna go to the line with Lou Will. Hopefully knock these free throws down. It's the first one to fall. And he does make the second one as well. I like playing with Lou Will. I've never played with him before, but he's a fun guy to play with. Just his isolation scoring is really good. Just gotta get stopped here. Down 3, minute left. Little mid. Valenciunas misses the layup. Gets his own rebound. Misses the layup again. Jared Allen with the rebound. We're gonna go to Lou Will again. Little transition 3. Boom. That wasn't a great release, but he did hit it. Lou Williams looking good already. I think he's 25 now. Gallinari has 20. We get the steal right here. We're going to go back to Lou Williams. Nice dunk. 27 points now for him. He's kind of going off. I think he's the only one who scored for me. Or D'Angelo with that mid-range. But he has like probably 10 points this quarter or something like that. So we're up to 35 seconds. We just got to get a stop and we'll win this game basically. D'Angelo's on Conley up top. He gets in the paint. And he gets blocked. That could have been a goaltend, honestly. Rondae Hollis. Nice block from him. There's only a 3-4 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock, so we're going to try and run down some time. If I get a wide open shot, I'm going to take it. And there's a nice mid-range green light from D'Angelo. And that should just about do it. We're up 14 seconds. We just have to get a stop right here. Can't let him hit a 3, or even a quick 2 would be great. We're going to take this 3 right here, and he misses it. Jared Allen with the rebound. They're going to foul us, send us to the line. So we'll skip forward, 2 seconds left, and that's game. We win by 5. Pretty good win. That was a good comeback. Lou Williams and Gallinari both played really well. D'Angelo played well with them. So that's kind of our big 3, honestly, now. We're going to get offered a trade here and decline that. That's not a good trade. So now we're going to keep simulating, and we have a meeting. Lou Williams is coming down with an injury. He's out 6 to 8 weeks, which is awful since we just traded for him, which sucks for our playoff chances because he was one of our leading scorers. And then Rondae also gets hurt for 1 to 2 weeks, so 2 of our better players. So we're going to check out the standings real quick. We're at the 7 spot, I think, right now. Yeah, 7. We're 20 and 20, so we're exactly 500 through 40 games, about halfway through the season. So we're looking okay. The injuries are going to hurt us because I was hoping we could get into like a top 4 seed, but those injuries, now we just got to worry about making the playoffs, just winning 1 game at a time until they get back. Here's our stats. D'Angelo's averaging 22 and 7. Lou Williams averaging 20. Gallinari with 19. So that's kind of solid big 3 right there. And then Jared Allen is also averaging 10 and 10 down there. LeVert with 13. Other than that, not a ton. So that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. And leave a comment for me. Later.